And I believe this Hangout on Air is live. Oh, I don't have my Gatorade. Screw it. Greetings, friends. Steven here. Welcome to episode 10, I believe it is now, of the CAPMAX TOYCAST live. Right off the bat, I just want to let people know that this is going to be a rough episode because we don't have much of anything written on the show planner, but we have plenty of topics and pickups and, of course, the struggle to discuss. I am joined here tonight with Eric and Essex. Gentlemen, how's it going tonight?
Going well.
Hello. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you for being here tonight. We missed last week. There wasn't a whole lot to discuss, and some of us were available, some of us weren't. Obviously, Joe was not here tonight. He's was he having a sexy dinner with the wife or something? Was that?
No, that was last week. This week he's out of town.
Last week. Man, see, I mean, 2 weeks gone in a flash. I can't remember any of it. But we did have a whole bunch of stuff we wanted to discuss, so let's get rolling. Let's check out the chat real quick. Of course, if you want to join us live, I would recommend checking the CAPMAX Gaming YouTube channel around 7 p.m., usually after 7 p.m. That's a Friday. And if it says live, just come on in. We have Rogue21121 in the chat. She asks us, how's it going tonight? It's going pretty good. And we also have Extreme Mix Master who says hello. And I say hello right back at you. And okay, so this is our show where we talk about toys, but mostly Transformers because they're the best toys. I do some Voltron stuff, and I do want to talk more about Voltron because I can't decide if I want to like Voltron or not. I do want to like it, but I don't know. Still deciding. So we do a quick intro, let everyone give a chance to say who they are. If they want to pimp their Twitters, their podcasts, their YouTubes, what have you, they will have their option to do that. And then we follow up with some pickups, a little bit of show and tell, show off all the junk we bought in the last couple of weeks. And then we move on to The Struggle, a CAPMAX TOYCAST Live exclusive segment where we discuss the trials and tribulations that comes with collecting this stuff for a hobby. It's still a wasteland out there, but we've found some bits and pieces. And then we go into our just, bits and pieces of news as we find it. There was a bunch of announcements at the, Hobby China Hobby Toy Max event, Grand Spectacular 2017. We can't remember what it was called at this point.
That thing.
Yeah.
That thing that happened. That's what it was.
We know that over on the Transmissions podcast, they had a list of releases and announcements, and we can't find that list, so we probably won't even be able to touch on that. But we've got some sexy links over at T-Former, so we can we can fill some time talking about some of that stuff, and that'll be it. Sounds good. Everyone ready?
Do it.
Also, I am now feeling the effects of this this tin full of dark chocolate. So let's roll before the crash. Okay. Pickups. Who wants to start off with some pickups?
I can go first.
Do it.
Let's do this.
So, in non-Transformer stuff, I got this Elephant Trooper, Star Wars The Black Series. It's the Scarif Stormtrooper, the Shore Trooper, which Walmart has an exclusive of, but Target got this as an exclusive, and it's just white. So I don't know what it's officially called because on the box it said it was an AT-ACT driver, but then on the price tag, like the peg, it said so. I just call it Elephant Trooper because who doesn't want an Elephant Trooper?
There you go.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I thought it was going to be Shuffler. Yeah.
I wish it found Shuffler.
Dude, I know. I don't know. That might be the best Titan Master vehicle I've seen yet.
I think it is. I think so. Even though I love 8-Face.
That's a good one, too.
Oh, 8-Face is so good.
Damn.
Yeah.
They're so small and stupid, but they're so much fun still.
Oh, some of them are great, though.
Yeah.
Spoiler, I just opened up Thangri. I'll get to him in my turn. But
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
I also got the Chaos on Velocitron Toys R Us box set, which I love.
So jealous.
So good. It took me so long to find. I had Toys R Us just like 2 days before I went back again and found it. And they were like, we even gave the item number and stuff 2 days beforehand. They had no trace of it. No, like it didn't exist or anything. And then 2 days later, it's just on the shelves. There's like 4 of them.
Nice.
Okay.
What was the
I
price
grabbed
there?
it.
American
$100.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
$99.99.
Which isn't bad for the fact that you're getting a Titan Master, a Legends, a Deluxe, a Voyager, and a Leader, and they're all really they really do have a premium paint job. And for the price you're getting, it's like you're paying for a normal Leader class, Voyager, Deluxe, Legends, and Titan Master separate. But yeah, they have, and the poster they come with is really nice too. It's just the box art, but I really like the picture.
Yeah, it's a really good drawing.
It's action packed.
It's really well done.
Off for adventure.
Starting from the bottom, the Titan Master Rodimus Prime. He is the most well-painted Titan Master in existence. He has
Outside
3
of
different
Japan,
color paints. So on his chest.
He's fiddling. Don't break it. Uh-oh. By the way, we forgot our actual intros. So that's Eric or Aramis Prime. You can find him on Twitter. It's ERRIMUS. Is that it?
Oh, I got the live stream in my headphones and it was really throwing me off. Okay.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, you don't
I
want
was like, what is happening?
I was like, we lost him. What's going on?
Oh, no.
He's die cast in his torso and face.
Oh, it's the
which is
torso.
weird. Master torso, because that wasn't made clear before. It very much is. It's really tight. He looks on Hot Rod.
Oh, really? Ah, that's too bad.
It's different for everyone, but like just the way the reds are and stuff, it doesn't look that great to me.
It looked very faded from what I've seen.
Fastlane is a bulky little Legends. He's nice. I like him. His alt mode is extremely underwhelming. His alt mode is
it's very G1. Right?
Yeah, and it is not very good at all, but I really like his bot mode. And he's not very hollow, so
that's a plus.
You will.
By the way, Essex, are you getting this sound? It sounds like he's kind of clipping in and out. Do you hear that on your end?
A little bit here and there, but not too bad.
Okay, you never know with these Google Hangouts. There's always some weird hiccup.
Yeah.
Well, you are also hosting it, and you're having a storm there on the island, so.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you live on an island.
Mm-hmm. A windy island tonight.
Tropical paradise.
Unless you're looking at okay. Just in case.
And then Nautica. Nautica's sweet.
Oh, so jealous.
Yeah, so much detail picked out in yellow paint. Beautiful.
And that's purple
Her
blue.
head sculpt's really nice.
Purple blue with big
with the extra the big jet thing.
Mm-hmm.
Her head sculpt's really nice. She has 5 different colors of paint on her face. She has the purple that most of it is, yellow, blue for her eyes, white for her actual like face, and then pink lipstick.
Nice.
Yeah, she's loaded with paint, and she's actually really good. She could definitely do with a wrench and a remolded chest part. Pretty much it.
And a visor would be
make
nice.
her perfect.
I still don't even know what the character is. That's that one of the comics.
Reading more than meets the eye, man.
Yeah, no, I've never.
Yeah,
I don't think I've read any of them. I got the comic where it was like, what would happen if Optimus didn't die in the movie? That was kind of. Starscream becomes a really powerful bad guy.
Yeah.
I think they used the Cybertron design for when that happens. I don't remember.
I think so.
Laser Optimus is really nice. And the stickers, do either of you have the regular Voyager Optimus?
Yes. He's right here.
On yours.
What? Say again?
On mine. On yours.
I'm hearing half of all your sentences. It's like we're using.
He's asking how are the stickers on yours?
They're fine, I guess.
Really? Because they were awful on mine. They're really good on G2 Prime.
Hold on.
Like, they aren't peeling at all on this one. So,
Which I've heard actually quite conflicting reports that even the new box set stickers come off real quick.
really, because mine are. So I'm happy
Well,
I
looks
got
like
a
you
good one.
Okay, hold on. Everyone stop and look at my
really?
screen here for 1 second. You see what is happening right there? Does this happen with yours? Mind the arm, but like he should be up like this, right? Hold on, let me get rid of this gun sword thing. There we go. Okay, Optimus, Voyager. He goes like this a lot. Does this happen to you?
Mine isn't that bad, but I guess yours just has really loose hip joints.
Well, it's not a joint. I don't know what you even call that because you can see like there's this little slider, so you can.
Yeah, that clicks in place if you didn't click that into place. You have to move it for transformation.
Yeah, but it's like it's not
all the way forward.
Yeah,
until it clicks.
Huh?
Yeah. Wait, listen. I'm sliding it back. Listen. Okay, so it's back now. I'm going all the way forward.
Okay.
And I'm not. I can't go any further from that point. See, he does stand.
There's definitely a click.
But, see, he just falls. He's not very poseable as a result. It's just super. I was tempted to do a separate YouTube video just showing this off, but I was thinking maybe I'm just doing something wrong. But I
you just got a defective one.
No. Well, I mean, let's be real. Half of what they were releasing these days are defective in some way.
Yeah, it's true.
Some
quality control
problem
not what it used to be.
Wrong heads on the bodies, and I'll never forget.
I definitely recommend not getting the regular Voyager and waiting for the box set.
Nice.
Because I have both, and I can very much verify that the G2 one is better in a way. So, not that the regular Voyager one is bad. It's not bad. The G2 one is just superior in both quality for me and in terms of how much nice paint it has. It seriously has a lot.
Yeah.
And then last is Quick Switch, who has so many pretty colors. So nice. He's such a weirdly color schemed individual, and he's the son of Six Shot. How does that work? But anyways,
when does that lore get introduced? Where is that from? Because I was watching Master Force from the DVDs they released, and I just got to the episode where he starts showing up and he's trying to like challenge Super Jinrai to fights and all that. But there hasn't been mention of really any characters from any of them, any of the earlier series. Is that an IDW lore again?
The G1 thing. I can't remember if it was just a toy bio or something, maybe. I can't remember what was the original thing. It is disappointing that he doesn't have the remolded helmet that was shown on the box, but
that's cost cutting straight up.
He's so nice that
it's not a factory error. They did the same thing with some of the RID bots.
Which ones? I have no idea.
Well, what's his name here? 2-player bludgeon, like this guy. Remember this guy? He's in stores now. Like, that face, that is bludgeon's
rendered
face,
with another
100%.
head before, though.
Pardon?
He wasn't rendered with another helmet before, though. With Quick Switch, they had another helmet rendered and everything. So that's what makes it different. It wasn't like they just repainted the old one because they were lazy, because they had already created a new part. So that's the weird thing.
But how do we know that?
They very much...
Because of a CG image? Because that's not enough. They can do CG, but actually paying for a whole new mold to be printed out. Like if they just have tons of the original heads and they just want to save a buck.
I see what you're saying, but I still don't think that's the case here because
that's fine.
I don't think they would have gone through that. Yeah, it's true.
I think they probably did that render and were going to move that way and give them a brand new head, and they went, it's pretty cheap to do it without.
Yeah, they might have actually, yeah.
Like also brought to mind, what's her name here? Not Quillfire. What's his character name? I don't know. I just like the colors more than Quillfire's, but that once again, Quillfire's head on
the show,
body.
she doesn't have a different head though.
Really?
She's very much the same on the show.
Weird. Because on the
show, they just reused the CG models of those characters on the show.
That's even worse. Because on the card, as collectors call it, the card for this toy, you can see there's a different head. Like there's like a crest on the head, and there are differences. But this is
okay. So I might have lied. There might be a little bit of a difference, but her body's definitely the same.
Yeah,
I thought her head was the same. It might just have a little bit of different crest. I don't know.
Yeah. But the toy, as far as these RID figures' heads, like these are, there's no difference whatsoever. It's just what I've been calling the two-player color scheme, where it's just the exact same toy that's going to come out. Like this is 100% Bludgeon. This is what Bludgeon will be. He's just a different color scheme. And I'm not even complaining so much because I do like the idea of the recolors. But when they should have, like you mentioned, like a different helmet or a different head sculpt, and they don't, that's just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It's the same as when you get a toy and you're like, well, he sure could use some paint, like with Blur or Cup. Apparently Cup needs a lot of paint. Same thing.
Yeah.
Cost cutting. You can see it. It's just a sign of the times. Gotta save those nickels. Anyways, I'm sorry I interrupted.
So Eric, what's your favorite part of that set? Like, who's your favorite one?
That's really tough. Probably have to say, I would say Quick Switch, but one of his knees is loose, like really loose, to the point where it bothers me too much to say he's my favorite. She's really pretty. Like, she has so many paint details.
Nice.
Although Fastlane, I just can't put the little guy down. Like, I just carry him around with me because he's a nice little size. He's just a little bulky dude.
It's mind-boggling that he's in there but we'll get to my pickups because I have a very similar pickup to show. I probably tweeted it. Spoilers. $100. What would that be, like one in Canadian? That's what, $129.99. Is that we're thinking, Essex?
They're going to be $149.99. They're going to be the same price as the Combiner Wars box sets.
Yeah, they're the same price as Combiner Wars box sets were here.
$149.
Like your retail stores massively discounted later.
No,
like they did here.
No.
I never found them myself. I only found the individual Combiner Wars Voyagers show up for like $10 a pop.
Okay.
This is like a year after though, so I didn't buy any of them because I already had every single one.
Sure.
But the box sets were showing up places for like $30-$40.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
I couldn't find a single one.
Those people.
So many stores.
Those are the best tweets when you can make them. It's like, look what I got. Look at my deal. You're like, you son of a bitch. I was hoping to generate more hype when I found Broadside because I found him super early. Essex, you remember?
So early.
Like,
early.
Why were you there? Why it came literally out of nowhere. Like he was, in the Chefatron when he did all those videos right away.
Yeah.
It's like he appeared right around that time. I think it was.
Like days after that.
Like he
gets stuff super early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's practically right where they're made. Yeah, no, I'm not complaining. It's super cool to have him so soon, but I was almost mad. It's like, why?
Did you tweet it out like to T-formers?
I probably did.
Like, did you?
They don't care. They don't read.
I bet you were probably the first person to get it.
Maybe that'd be awesome.
Probably the first person in Canada.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I've got my working theory as we've mentioned in the struggle segment, but I think there's just one big truck just goes from East Coast to West Coast, bringing everyone new toys, and I think we get the very last pick of the litter. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not complaining, but it's just weird that he was there.
From coast to coast.
Super cool toy though. We'll get into news when there's been an exciting discovery in his transformation. Anyways, you say 150? That's before tax?
Yep.
I don't know.
That's what we're looking at. It's already been confirmed. Actually, that's how a lot of the box set contents were found before it was shown off at Toy Fair. They were leaked on Canadian Toys R Us computers.
Yeah. Remember that leak when they had like an ad and it showed Six Shot for the very first time?
Yep.
That was awesome. I saw that. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who's that?
But yeah, so we've already got the price confirmed. It sucks that we've had them listed in our systems for so long, yet we still haven't seen a thing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I want that box set, and I want the next one too.
Do we know what the next one
nice.
is?
That's
has the Legends.
Jinrai.
Yeah.
And Tidal Wave.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
This is breaking news, people. I haven't seen this yet. What's it called?
No, we did this
This
at
is
Toy Fair.
significantly old
We did
news.
this at Toy
Yeah.
Fair, man.
It's the broadside repaint.
Yep.
So those are all confirmed?
Yeah, we're getting Pounce.
Yeah.
Which is another. It's the Decepticon clone.
Thunderwing is the Titan Master.
Thunderwing is the Titan Master. Oh, and Metal Hawk.
The Trigger Happy repaint. He's the deluxe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting that Trigger Happy mold 4 times, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
That was just
okay
a dump of information. Half of it's been
that was
already.
one heck of a day.
Yep.
I'm having a hard enough time remembering that Overlord is coming back. I still just want the Sky Shadow mold. I think the Sky Shadow mold looks better. I like the colors more. But I'll gladly have both of them in my collection, assuming they.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have both of them. Even
Tidal Wave. That's the Voyager's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what though? I don't need a new one because I got the original right here. Tidal Wave. I got this guy right up front. Look at that. Look at him.
That's a good one.
I got that off of eBay. He breaks down and becomes armor for Megatron.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I guess he kind of moves. Not really. He doesn't need to move. All he did in the in Armada was just kind of stand there and shoot guns at the direction of his opponents. Yeah, cool. Do we?
I want a Sins of the Wreckers Tidal Wave that turns into a big whale. That's what I want.
Turns into a whale?
Yep. Sins of the Wreckers comic book. He's in there and he turns into a big whale.
Like a blue whale kind of whale?
Like a blue whale.
That's cool. I can see that. He's not even. He's just so calm. You know what I mean? Like he's not an angry dude. He's just kind of like floats on in from space. All Macross style. It's like, yo, what's up? Check out all these guns. Pew pew pew. He's just kind of there, you know. It's just kind of like an X-Men Sentinel. You know what I mean? Almost peaceful in a way. He's good people. I like that Tidal Wave. He just says his name, Tidal Wave. Good time.
It's like a Pokemon.
Kind of, yeah. I like that. Waylord. I never caught one. One of these days. The hype died for me with Pokemon. I got to like the whatever island, Melee, or Bailey, whatever it is. And then I was like, okay, I'm bored now. And I stopped. Anyways, but yeah, cool. Have we, and obviously Essex and I are both Canadian, so this podcast can't help but have a Canadian view on things. But have we seen any of the box sets found anywhere in Canada yet?
Not that I've seen.
No, that's what he was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So hopefully it'll show up.
I'm sure it will eventually. It takes an extra like couple months, like it does with everything up here.
Yeah, certainly. All right, very good. Any other pickups for us, Eric?
No, that's all I can remember at least.
Yeah, I feel that. What about was there medic? Is there?
Didn't I have that on the last show though? The Paradron medic.
Yeah, that was the that was your BotCon stuff, was not BotCon. Subscription service stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did get Marvel Legends Groot though, the Toys R Us exclusive Evolution of Groot, which comes with the little tiny potted baby Groot, the toddler Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then the Build-A-Figure with the new head.
Nice.
I kind of like that idea where they each have like a limb for a bigger Like,
Yeah, the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, like Onslaught.
I
or
like
whatever.
that.
That's a smart
Wow.
idea. Yeah, I gotta give him props for that. It's pretty neat. I saw one that's just like the arm of Onslaught. Like, dude, Onslaught. He was the last boss from that Marvel vs. Capcom game. He was
Yep. The Build-A-Figure.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. All right, very good. Essex. He was just showing off some pickups right before we started.
It's finally been a good day, week, month for pickups. Oh my god!
Excellent. Perfect timing.
All
Because
right,
if we had recorded last week, there wouldn't have been as much joy.
No. Well, one thing is, so not everyone would know this because everyone doesn't follow me and Steven on Twitter. But Steven Twittered me at like, what, 4 o'clock?
2:30?
2 o'clock last night?
Yeah, that was like 2 a.m.
ToysRUs.ca has all of Wave 4 Deluxes in stock. And they're on sale. I'm like, oh my god!
Yeah.
But I was asleep.
That's $14.97
So I got up
Canadian,
and I went,
as opposed to $20.
oh my god, run to Toys R Us, and I went and I signed up for ToysRUs.ca because I've never actually ordered from it.
Hold on, no, you have to sign up for that?
Well, you can. You don't have to, but I was just doing it real quick.
Okay.
And I went to start adding stuff to the cart, and everything was sold out. Everything.
Dang.
All of it on the website. Didn't even last 8 hours because I got up at 9 and everything was gone.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay, now this
So I went,
we're jumping ahead a wee bit.
screw this.
Not only were they on sale at ToysRUs.ca, but regardless of how much you spent, it was free shipping as well. Now, when Essex told me this morning when I was at work reading tweets on my break, I was like, no, what? No. Because when I saw those ads up at 2 a.m. this morning when I should have been in bed, they were available, yes, but the deal was free shipping if you spent $50 or more, which makes sense, right? Because free shipping for anything, regardless of how much you spend, seems a bit off. So I'm like, nah, something's wrong. So I thought it was like last week's deal clashing with this week's deal. You know, one kind of like vanishes while the new one takes over. So I thought it was just that one random like 20-minute window between that. I looked it up. No, he's right. He's right. Look it up. They're gone, of course. There wasn't any. It was like a minimum of 5 per customer, and I'm thinking you only got 5 of each figure for the entire country, and you know it.
I don't think it was that bad, but I think it was probably everyone out in the East saw it and went boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Toronto beats us
time zone advantage. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But anyway, so I was like, okay, screw this. The girlfriend's sleeping in. I don't care. I'm gonna go hunting today and hopefully find stuff in stores. And I had already wanted to go hunting because I had hit Walmart a couple days before, and there was nothing, but there was stacks of pallets.
Oh boy,
fresh toy boxes. So I'm like, okay, might have some luck. So I hit the Walmart first with the flyer digitally in tow in case I could price match anything. And Walmart had nothing except for like 5 boxes of Wave 3 Titan Masters. So I got Overbite. And
I don't have my sound effects going here. Is that still there?
Hey, not bad. I have them twice already, but it's still good.
There you go. That comes in really loud on mine. Is that louder than
it's loud
than the speech for you guys? Yeah, okay.
I mean, he's nothing special. We all have him. We probably all have him a couple times.
Oh yeah.
But he was the first new toy in a while, so I'm like, okay, good, clever, great.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said you got this one at Toys R Us or Walmart?
This one's at Walmart.
Walmart. Okay.
Yep. So Walmart opens first, then I zip over to Toys R Us, and there's nothing new on the shelves. So at half price for Voyagers, I grabbed myself Astro Train finally.
Yep. Good.
For $15.
I can't believe you took this long to get.
I'm glad I waited. $15. Like, you can't go wrong.
Oh, anything I buy now has a rain check attached to it, especially if I'm getting it at Toys R Us.
And
For the record, the deal he is discussing is right now. Here's the flyer, 3-day half price weekend, yada yada yada. Toys R Us, basically, those things are normally $30 for us Canucks. Now they're $15 for a new toy, so half price. Voyagers, damn good deal.
Yeah. But while I was there, I took a peek at amiibos because I'm looking for Breath of the Wild amiibos, or I should just say Zelda amiibos.
Yep.
Which are like gone everywhere in this city.
Yep.
Gone.
We still have some here, but not all.
Well, we have Rider Link,
Yep.
Archer Link, and Bokoblins.
Yeah.
And everything else is gone.
No Zeldas, no Guardians, right?
Yeah.
Those are the
I
two.
don't care about the Zelda, but I really wanted a Guardian.
Yeah. Those
Really
were like
wanted a Guardian.
$30 for a single amiibo. I was there. I could have bought one. I'm like, I don't know what this thing is. It's a weird octopus thing. I don't see why it should be this expensive. I didn't buy one. It has the best drops, you know.
I hope they restock. I just hope they restock.
It drops nothing but Guardian weapons and armors and shit.
I know. But while I was there, I did notice that there was Animal Crossing amiibo on for $4.50.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend's big into Animal Crossing, so after I went home and had breakfast and played some Legend of Zelda, we went out and had lunch. Came back, and she went to the amiibo, and I stopped by Transformers, and they had put out a whole bunch of Legends in the time I was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally got kicked back.
Mm-hmm. You get an applause for that.
And he's great, and I love him, and he is everything I thought he would be.
Yeah, he's sweet. I don't need him to ever be in robot mode, but I love him as the Locust.
I'll have them both. And I bought.
By the way, have you put a Titan Master in his seat yet? 2 Nas.
No, not yet.
Dude, put a Titan Master in that seat ASAP. It's sweet.
So now I have 3 Sharktons. I think that's about good for me. There was one left on the shelf for someone else, so I got my Sharktons.
Couldn't resist, eh?
I'm happy.
Is that because of like one scene in the movie? Is it what Grimlock's like fighting 3 Sharktons?
He's not fighting 3. He's fighting hordes. Just
yeah.
Hordes.
Wasn't there a scene where there's 3? I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in ages.
I have.
Sometimes I feel like that movie was a bit too influential.
Oh, totally.
I don't like any of those new Autobots. I'm sorry. Ultra Magnus is okay. He's okay.
I was gonna say Ultra Magnus is my favorite. You take that back.
He's pretty cool. I still have my Combiner with Ultra Magnus right where I had Tidal Wave. He hasn't been opened yet because you know how it is. There's something about these toys where Essex doesn't have this problem, but it's just really nice to leave them in the box sometimes. And you don't want to disrupt.
But then it's not a toy.
No, you're right.
You're
very right. People are buying these things and leaving them in boxes. And it's like, why?
Not me. Toys are for opening and playing with and transforming.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll get to him. I still have a Hot Rod and Trigger Happy to open too.
Oh, you got to open.
Oh my god, you haven't opened Trigger Happy?
You got to open Trigger Happy.
Hot Rod's really good too, but Trigger Happy is like.
I know.
Oh.
Even Jin Saotome really liked him. I've been playing lots of Zelda.
I've been playing lots of Zelda. I've been consumed by Zelda.
I know. I can't play with toys and play with Zelda at the same time. She doesn't like
I can have them around.
Debatable.
And then the last thing I got was not Transformers. It was a cool little blind box.
Yeah, no.
Those
aren't blind, and I love that they aren't.
Well, they're almost blind. If you get another franchise, like if you go for the Pac-Man box, you're gonna be guessing what you're getting.
One of 2.
But Mega Man's pretty obvious because he's the only one in the line.
Yeah.
So I grabbed that, got my little pew pew.
I don't know if I like the eyes and the face.
The eyes are a little creepy.
Yeah.
But he's fun.
They're Funko eyes, obviously. But...
Yeah.
Did they have Frogger or Centipede when you were there? I want
everything there.
Nice. Fresh box.
Yeah. I would have gone for Centipede and Dig Dug and Fygar.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Frogger has a little businessman hat and tie, and he has a little briefcase.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's box art
so
Frogger. Yeah, which is kind of awesome. So I might need to pick up a Frogger at some point. Those are once again in Moose Bucks, about $10 each.
Yep.
Kind of a
10
lot.
bucks retail.
And they do go on sale a fair bit at EB Games to maybe $6. So if that happens with those, I wouldn't mind picking up a whole bunch. I haven't bought any so far though.
I actually found it before I found the other Titans Return figures. I almost would have left them behind for another knot. Oh god, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
Eric, that looks awesome.
It's like, I like it. I do, but at the same time, you look at
You love
it, it's like
You love it. The spoiler
do.
stuck to his head. You know it. It's awesome.
welded to the back of his head.
Yeah.
And then the Titan Master just like sits in between his arms.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's just kind of there.
But honestly, if anyone's just gonna be sitting like
Yeah, no,
bareback
it
on
makes
a
sense.
car, it's Hot Rod.
Yeah.
That's pretty meta. Hot rod sitting in a hot rod. Hold on. Wait for it. Find the button.
Uh-oh.
Nope, almost there. A hot rod sitting in a hot rod. That's pretty meta. Yeah, good times. Good times. All right. You love it. I need to sort out my own my own custom soundboard. I need more sounds. I need
You and that soundboard.
Yep. All in due time. Busy man. Busy adult lifestyle. All right, very good.
Lots of Zelda.
We were talking before we started. We do want to have a Zelda segment. We can do that at the end if you're still around. If we're still awake by then. But yeah.
I got Coca-Cola.
Excellent. Very good.
But yeah, that's about it for me. That's a 1 day like super find.
Mhm.
I don't think although I'm looking right now. I went back to toysrus.ca and they still have bisques in stock for 25% off with free shipping.
You don't have a biscuit?
I don't have a biscuit.
You should get, if you don't have a bisque, you should get a bisque. His transformation is so cool, and it'll never happen on another figure like it because of just the fact he's a lobster. It is so cool.
Bisque, I
Hey,
did
that's a
open.
lie.
I got it
Happen
right
on
here.
Thermidor.
Exactly.
But Thermidor
But for
isn't bright
$15
orange.
shipped. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially for such a great toy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's light. He's kind of like the Batmobile. He's got guns. He's fun in both modes.
And his guns
That's-
can stay on his hands too. Like that's where they go.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I do want to mention is that while I was out and about at Toys R Us today, I did find the entire line of Voltron toys.
Ooh, even Black Lion?
Even Black Lion. I
Was he
found them all.
beautiful? You didn't send me a picture in the tweet? No picture?
I think I took a picture, but no, I didn't. I was out with the girlfriend and we went to Costco after. So, but I'll probably tweet them out after.
I love them sound effects.
Well,
Sad
guess what?
trombone.
It's on toysrus.ca with free shipping.
You feel like paying for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Okay. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
That's a great segue. I don't want it to go to waste. So in the last episode 2 weeks ago, as you can see, they're still sealed. I have these Voltrons and I can't decide. Gentlemen, do we like these things? Yes or no?
I think they're pretty cool.
Did you buy
I think they're pretty cool, but I think there's other things you could buy.
Put that
would
money
be
towards?
better.
Yeah. He's not wrong. I won't go.
Honestly,
Go ahead.
the whole set may have gone home with me today if there had been nothing for new Transformers.
True that. I was thinking about it. Voltron is basically the Power Rangers, right? It's just like Power Rangers theme song. Except instead of dinosaurs or whatever, they're just all cats, right? But I mean, it's basically like that's Power Rangers, right?
Same kind of combining technique for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's the gist of it for the Megazord type. thing.
Yeah. I never really thought about it, but
Power
I mean,
Rangers movie.
say again?
Power Rangers movie.
I haven't seen the new one. I've seen the old one with Ivan Ooze.
I am going to
Surprisingly
see it,
decent.
and I'm going to see it soon because it was filmed here in town.
It's surprisingly really good. Like, well,
I've
really
heard.
decent. If you're a big Power Rangers fan, I wouldn't get your hopes up too high. But like, if you're not a hardcore Power Rangers fan, I think you'll really like it. A lot.
Nice.
I look forward to borrowing it from my local library. I'm not paying to see it though. Okay, yeah. So I'm kind of surrounded by bits and pieces. So I'll just throw some things out. Okay, so I believe in the last episode I showed off Sentinel Prime. I didn't want to buy him, but then I figured I could put the Repugnance head on his body and have a Repugnance because Repugnance is one of my favorite G1ers. And yeah, I wasn't going to get him, but I got him. It's Alpha Triumph.
Nice.
So what I did here, let me just present, is I took the Leo Prime route or Leo Convoy route, and I put Sentinel Prime's head on the body because in the Japanese version, that's the head that they put on this body. Obviously, the colors are clashing maniacally.
Extreme.
But yeah, still, yeah, it is a cool mold. I do want to point out that the very pointy spikes that are currently hidden away in the neck there, those are really hard to get back in there.
Yeah, they are.
And you're literally pushing down on spikes, so it's not fun to get them in there. I thought my toy was broken because I kept stabbing my fingers trying to get them in. Say again?
Aren't as bad as everyone else seems to say. Like, I have to push them in, but like some people are saying you have to push them in a little farther.
Yeah.
When they really sit. Mine don't do that. Like, I just have to push them flat and they stay. But
yeah. Well, I think we can all agree that each specific toy has little quirks that others will not have, such as spikes that are easier to push on one toy and then maybe not as easy on the next. Yeah, I'll never need him to be in that battleship mode, but the cat mode is cool, and it is a pretty bitchin'. It is a very full-bodied robot, and you can definitely see.
Oh yeah.
You can definitely see how he's broadside as well. Those feet, especially. But I dig. There's enough differences definitely to want to have both of them. So that's cool. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, you guys might not have ever seen this before. You guys ever seen this before? I got this off of Amazon. See this? You guys are always playing with things when it's my turn. So this
I have not seen that.
This is actually cheap, super cheap. It's like, look how thin this is. See that?
Oh, it's a sprue kit.
Yeah. Here, let me try and get that closer to the camera. So it's just this weird blue mech guy. He's already open. I haven't started it yet, but that's all you get. It's kind of like a model kit. Cool. And then on this side, you see there's a little sticker page to add some colors to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's kind of like a, so it's like a fun model kit. And he's kind of a transforming robot. Like his arm comes off and becomes an axe. And I think a transformer can hold that axe. I'm sure it's the same millimeter size, diameter, whatever you call it. But I was like,
5 millimeter, yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, that's a random thing to buy on Amazon. It was $5 free shipping once again. So I was like,
nice.
Sure, I'll try it. They declared that it cost $2 to get one of these in Japan. Could you imagine just going to like a Japanese Toys R Us and something like this is there for $2?
Yes, I can because I've done it.
It's like,
yes, I can. And you can find really, really, really cool like little candy toys for like 50 cents to $1.
Yeah, like we have to struggle. I mean, we have a segment called The Struggle where we talk about just finding anything like this locally, and you can. But it's Japan, man. It's so cool.
Oh, it is the promised land.
Anyways, neat thing. Check it out on Amazon. I don't even remember what it's called. It was like, I want to say Deformation, but that's not right. It says Gaia, Gaea frame, Gaia frame 01. Frame Robo by Bandai. Gaia frame 01. So there you go. If anyone actually watches this, they can. It looks neat. I'm keen to put that together. Okay. Some thrift spots. It's funny that people have been playing with the guy that Eric showed because look what I found.
Oh, damn it!
Oh,
It's the originals.
Damn.
G1 really sucks for thrift buying because these things become so flimsy, nothing stays in place. But yeah, like this is what Eric was just showing, and look familiar? Is this like these arms? They will not stay up. But look, it's just what you were showing, but now the original version.
yep.
And he was missing
Very
a
nice.
spoiler because obviously he's a thrift bot. And let me just get to yours there. Yeah. Sweet. But yeah, these are neat. I really like one thing I really like about G1, like these the techno-y guys, like this sticker. See those stickers there? Like right by my fingers? There you go. Those stickers are awesome. I love that weird 80s techno. That's one of the best things about the G1 style. Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe someone in town got that new box set that you have, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't need the originals anymore because they're falling apart. Donate to the Value Village or whatever." And here they are. I found them first. Pretty neat. A couple bucks each. So there's the plain guys. So look forward to that. And I believe those new ones will combine, right? They're kind of there's a thing to make them combine.
No.
No?
No.
I was gonna say I'm not aware of anything.
Nope. They're just by themselves. They're
'Cause
gonna
I know-
they're twins. They look exactly the same.
Yeah,
as...
same in robot mode, but different transformation. Okay, I know there's a third-party version of these, and those combine, but I thought the
Yes.
okay, if not, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Bam, they're down there now.
They're
Okay.
cool though. They're awesome.
Oh yeah. Okay, so check this out. See this? Can you tell what that even is? Anyone recognize that?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is the centerpiece to Beast Wars Magna Boss.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this
Yep.
I picked up simply because it still had the head of Prowl. So this other one I have now has a head. So I got parts torso, and I stole his head, put it on this body because I had this body for months now, and he had no head. So now he does. All he's missing now is the end of his little tail. Damn it! So close. And that also
Your
came.
patience with those thrift bots is insane.
They're tons of fun. Ball joints, pain in the ass when the parts fall off, but if you can find random arms, put them on a body and they're the same size, you can have some weird Frankenstein fun. In that same baggie, it came with not this one, but in a separate one, the squid guy, just his body and his head. Once again, no torso. That's hidden away in the back. It doesn't matter. But I was thinking that might be a fun body to put random arms and legs on.
Nice.
That'll look weird. Let's keep things rolling because I always lose you guys. Here's this guy. Recognize this guy?
Yep.
It's from Cybertron.
Best toys out of the Cybertron line.
He's so cool looking. Look at that guy.
I love
He's
him.
like a little huffer.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously he's in vehicle mode, but that's a fun transformation right there. Really easy to
Armor
transform.
hide.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah.
Got that from Cherry Bomb Toys. It's like $10.
Nice.
Cool. Along with him, I got Transmetal Optimus Primal. Pretty beat up. $10. I was like, that's cool.
Ooh.
I want it. He's in the back. It's fine. Yeah, something else. It's not here. That's fine. Just this week, I too found all of Wave 3 Titan Masters. Now, obviously, these I haven't had time to open yet. Just before I started, I opened up a little Fangry here and got a little Dragon mode. Keen to put these together.
Like 5 months ago.
Yeah, took a while to get them here, but finally I want to put the Sawback head on Alphatron, of course, because lion head, lion body makes sense. We'll get to that. Overboard, his head, I thought actually looked pretty good on Trigger Happy because I actually don't really like Trigger Happy's default head because it doesn't really look like anything.
It looks like
Kinda
Deadpool with
like
an Optimus Prime
Deadpool
helmet.
wearing an Optimus Prime helmet. Yeah, exactly.
Well then, I'll have to take a closer look.
We say the exact same thing.
That's not.
That was great.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. You guys. But yeah, I'll take a closer look, but I think that head looks cool.
I like the Trigger Happy head. I'm big on face masks though. Face masks on my bots.
Okay. $3. G1 Insecticon. I don't know if he's one of the repro guys, but he's missing part of his
Shrapnel.
horn. Whatever. Yeah, random. He's a super basic transformation. That's
Oh
cute.
yeah.
And real quick, here's the hardcover version of the Zelda Breath of the Wild strategy guide.
Oh, so good.
Pretty slick book. I might even do a review on this. It's an interesting book. What can I say? Great game. Hopefully we'll have time to talk a bit more about it. And finally, once again, thrift hunting. Batman, the animated series toys. This Man-Bat I used to have back in the day, and I was like, oh, damn it. I was going to leave them, but then I saw this one in one of them. Like, I had that guy, so I had to pick him up. Also got
On that note, that Man-Bat is one of the last toys I bought. I bought it for my cousin from the old Toys and Wheels, if you remember that.
Oh, yes. Fun fact, I bought the very first NES game I ever bought with my own money at Toys and Wheels. Care to guess what game that was? It's a popular one.
In Metroid?
Nope.
That's
no one cared about Metroid back then. Nope, it was Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2, that's a good choice.
There's Batman. Here's Cryo Batman. Obviously, they're all missing any accessories and capes, so fun to fiddle around with. Whether or not I keep them, we'll see. There's a Penguin. That's the Penguin from the later series. You can tell because there's slight differences. And finally, the man himself, Joker. Nice. That's a pretty cool Joker. Yeah. Cool. And yeah, I think that's about it. There's more stuff, but that I forgot to bring up. But I mean, that's more than enough, I think. So yeah, cool. Good chat with some pickups. There you go. Which means it must be time for the struggle. That time in the CAPMAX TOYCAST live discussion where we talk about just finding a lot of this stuff. We've already gone over a fair bit already, so this might not last too long. Anyone have any hunting stories to share with the class today?
Well, I think I filled mine up pretty much, like the online struggle and then actually finding some stuff today. I've been hunting for weeks and there's been nothing. But it was nice to finally find some new stuff today. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more successful tomorrow. I am really looking forward to Wave 4. So have you guys gotten Wave 4 down?
Yeah, it's 4. You know about Titans Return?
You got them all?
No. If that's what you're asking. No, I don't have them. I really want them. Well, okay, so technically I'll have Sky Shadow's Wave 4. I'll have him Monday.
Nice.
That's the only thing Wave 4 I'll have.
What broadside? What wave is he then?
4, but I won't have Monday either.
That's crazy. Like why is he here? I'm not complaining. But it's weird. Why is he here? By the way, his aircraft carrier stickers, they're crooked. It's hard to tell now, but they're crooked. Those numbers aren't lined up quite right, and it bugs me. Bugged me a whole bunch. I might be able to use a toothpick and just pry one off and restick it. I don't know. I don't know how restickable these Hasbro stickers are, but damn. You can't tell when you buy it. But there was only one there, and I wasn't going to leave it. Because I was really looking forward to this guy. But yeah, as Essex and myself had mentioned, not a whole lot going on. This sale was super cool. I have tweeted in the past that the only thing we have in our local Toys R Us in abundance is the Voyager class of like Wave 1 and 2. So lots of Galvatron, Sentinel Prime, tons of Alphatron for some reason. So it's great that they've realized that, and now they're all half price. So hopefully they can move some of those out of the store and make room for the movie bots and whatnot.
Or Wave 3 and 4 would be nice at Toys R Us. Yes, Wave 3 would be nice. I'm really wanting to get my hands on that Megatron still.
I promoted him to Despot. He's right here.
Ah.
I haven't transformed it yet. It seems like a complicated transformation. What is going on with these arms? Hold on. Let me just get the camera here. If I can try and angle him just right. Look at this. Look at the arms. Look at the shoulder section. Like it's kind of intimidating.
They're really good for fusion cannon posing. They're really weird at first, but well for fusion cannon posing.
Mm-hmm.
I need that toy.
Yeah, he's cool.
I
Don't you
want
love
more-
how the gun is black, but then the base of the gun is gray? Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Don't talk
going
about that. I hate that.
Those paints. They hate paint for paint so much.
Don't get your hopes up too much.
Someone
and
gets a
you'll
raise each
absolutely
time
love
he
it.
finds a spot that they cannot paint. It's like, if we just took this paint off, you get a raise, buddy. Thanks. Hasbro HQ. Fast cut. Same thing that Optimus Prime, the one I was filling around with a moment ago, who has vanished. Good. But his truck mode, the shoulder smokestack thing, it goes from like red, and then the middle part is silver, and then the next part is red again. It should all be silver, right? Straight up of chrome smokestack thing, right? But then it's like three different colors. Like, why? Why would you do this? It's crazy.
With
That's
the Laser Prime, it's black, silver.
Yeah,
That's because the I didn't notice that until Rob Clay pointed out to me on Twitter, and now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, no, you can never unsee it. It's why.
I noticed it before. I was pretty upset.
By the way, I don't know if you saw the pictures I had tweeted, but you can have him be in both in what I call cat dog mode, where you have one side and it's the truck, the other side it's the plane. So you never need to have a rear.
True.
So have fun putting that together.
That toy needs to come out in Scourge colors, and then I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'm
That'd be
not happy that I'm probably going to own this mold 4 times since I have both Optimuses.
It's pretty rough mode.
Yep.
Especially with the waist thing I was showing. I need to do a video on that too. So many videos.
See, I don't know why yours is so bad because like both of mine are just fine.
Bugs me a whole lot. Oh, there it is. I have him in Jesus mode. He's T-posing. Look at this. See? So it's like that. Oh, look, oh, that right there is the struggle. Yeah. By the way, one of my most popular videos on my YouTube channel, CAPMAX Gaming, is a video I did talking about the Wii U's gamepad's analog stick being broken. And that video gets views constantly. There's always people leaving comments, and I'm like, I don't even go in there anymore. There's too many comments. It makes me feel like an internet big shot. That like, it's got to be like hundreds of thousands of views by this point. Which is always neat when that happens, but at that point, I can see why the big leaguer guys don't reply anymore, because it's overwhelming, in a good way. I like the look of him though. He's cool. I like the crazy Laser Prime shoulder thingies. The backpack's a bit rough, but
one thing I don't like about him is that the Titan Master's arms are gray. They should definitely have been blue. Because whenever he turns his head and stuff,
someone got a raise.
We'll see, but they could have just made it blue plastic too, because the arms. I don't understand the decision. And then it's the same thing on G2 Laser Optimus, although since it's a lot lighter of a blue, you notice it a lot less. Yep. So I will say that it's better on Laser Prime, but
yeah, see, that's what we want to hear more of in the struggle. This is a chance in the show to complain about stupid shit on some toy you bought meant for kids. This is the chance to bring it up. We were talking with Diecast from the Radio Free Cybertron crew on Twitter today. You saw it, that we were talking about how Space Racer, the third-party Cosmos, how his head has tipped on it. Same thing. And he was saying, like, if they just made that part just red plastic, they didn't have to paint it at all. Or it was like green plastic with red paint. It's like, you're right.
That's the same thing with Quick Switch from the Lostron box set. He has a green helmet that's painted red. And it's fine on the outside for me so far, but it's starting to chip on the inside where the joint is. Which again, is fine because I can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried on the outside if I just scratch him with something, or it's just going to be green. And it's like, why can't you just use red plastic? There's red plastic on the toy already.
Mm-hmm. Preach, brother.
Weird thing, so normally they're lacking the paint. They painted the inside of all of his tires red.
Just the inside?
Not like-
Hold on, let me.
They are, yeah. Well, see, they painted like the outside, like it's the black plastic with the red on the inside.
Yeah.
But the insides
Oh,
of every tire are complete.
Why
Well,
would you
that
do
must
that?
mean it's
It's
red
not
plastic.
bad.
Then,
It
Yeah,
still looks
there's
good.
red, then there is black. So why didn't they just use red plastic and paint it black? But, and again, I'm not complaining that they painted the insides red. It's just
You
like,
can complain. This is this section.
dislike it. It just confuses me. It's like, I don't understand why you put in all that effort for this painting the complete insides of the wheels when.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. By the way, this is going to be a last week talk, but I picked up a couple of these from Amazon. These are pin punchers. I have a Optimus Prime Beast Hunters. The one with the stupid like dragon wheel thing on its back. It's like a really big figure.
Yeah.
It's going to frick spot. And I was going to pin punch that out of him, but that thing is stuck in there. I was like hammering this, like bang, 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 bang. Right pin punch side, and I just wasn't making a dent. I'm just like, okay, you win. You can keep it. It's fine. I can live. I was kind of bummed though because I spent like $5 for 2 of these. I got about 2 different sizes just in case. Like, the whole thing is just like a really thin, like nail with a flat top, so you can like pop out pins. I was gonna be cool modder guy and show off my my dragon wheel free Optimus because otherwise it's a really neat looking bot, but couldn't get it off.
Mm-hmm. It is a cool design.
Like that, how they just dropped it. That thing's got weight, and I was like, oh, little pin. I don't know. I've heard people like heat up the pin first. Or
Yeah.
heat up the bot first, and maybe that would help. It's fine. I can live with the way.
That would help some, yeah.
I was like, it's durable. I mean, for a kid's toy, like this is impressive. Like if I were to pop one of these pins off, I mean, the whole thing might explode, just pieces everywhere. But that guy, he was made to last, and I respect that. He earned my respect. Beast Hunter, Optimus Prime toy.
How well does your Voyager Prime hold his sword, by the way?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Mine doesn't hold it well, and then the G2 one, it's not very well either. It's like I can put it upside down and it doesn't fall out, but just fiddling and then.
it's pretty loose, but yeah.
Yeah, mine's really loose.
Yeah. No, the main thing with mine is just
Still
the whole
workable.
like super loose hip thing.
That is a bummer.
Yeah. If you just leave him standing for the most
And
part,
there's no
he's
way to
usually going to
fix it,
stay
too.
standing, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It feels like something should be locking in that it isn't, and I can't push it in anything.
You should just leave him in his beautiful plane mode.
Oh.
And a Pringles.
That'd be good. Good exclusive version. Replace the Autobot thing with Pringles. Cool. Do we have any other struggle topics? Just like we said, the great deals at Toys R Us right now, but we can't find any of the stock because it's all sold out. Typical. You can't get rain checks with online. Say again?
The only stores that break street dates for movie toys aren't mine. That's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned before the show that my local Walmart, I asked them, so you guys got any new Transformers in this weekend? It's like, oh, well, we had some toys for the new movie or something, and we had them out on the shelves, but we had to bring them back because they weren't supposed to be out yet. Oh,
It should be
darn. So I missed
17 days until the event.
So they're in stores, they're just in the back. And I could have seen one. I would have obviously tweeted it. I probably would have bought one depending on the price. If it was ugly looking and stupid, I wouldn't have bought it just to do a review.
Yeah.
I was the first person to have
Does anyone have
Hmm?
codes?
I haven't seen them
Does
yet.
anyone
No.
have product numbers?
Nothing I've seen.
Anything like to see if they show up? Because I know, like Target, if you go up to one of the little monitor things, you could type in tell you if they have it out on the shelf, but it'll also tell you if they have it in the stock room in the back.
Mhm.
I do want to point out, though, my claim to fame. I was the first one on YouTube to have a review up of this guy.
There you go.
Yeah, I did it. I beat you, Chefatron. Beat you. And then he started chewing off like the next wave of blur and sound was like, okay, you won that time. Damn, I want that.
The sky warping. That's a good wave.
Yeah. Oh,
Sounds good.
Before we finish up and just talk about random news stories, what do we think of Wave 4's deluxe class Titans Return? Do you?
I must have them all.
Okay, so you're on board
Yeah,
for all.
they're all
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind
Except
of
Cup's
lukewarm
paint
on them.
job.
What I hear is Top Spin.
Interesting.
Top Spin? Yes, Top Spin.
Yeah.
Is the best toy in the line.
Yeah.
Full stop.
That's what I'm hearing.
Quake is special because Quake is one of my was a toy I had a lot of fun with as a kid. I had him as a kid. He was one of my only Target Masters, but I forgot I had him for like a decade. I completely forgot he existed, and then rediscovered him. I saw him on a shelf somewhere. I'm like, holy crap, I had this toy. So getting the new one's a big thing for me. Cup looks great. I don't care about the colors. It looks great.
It's like a good toy. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. And I love that we're getting the G1 alt mode.
Yeah, that is cool. It is cool.
Yeah.
G1 alt mode. What do you say for
I
Croc?
think Croc is the prettiest toy in the world.
Really? Huh.
He is.
What do you think of that head
I
sculpt?
love it.
It's so good.
I think it's pretty good, yeah.
Yep. I for
Do you not like it, judging from your face?
I really like the Quake colors, but Croc's pretty cool. He's pretty close.
And Perceptor? What do you think of Perceptor?
Perceptor looks good. He looks. That's the thing is Perceptor looks so good, but with everything else in the wave, he's the most boring. But if he had been in almost any other wave,
But he's a new
star.
mold, though. He's not a remold.
I think the argument that he's a little bit more exciting than Cup only because of the colors, like visually more exciting, mold-wise. Yeah,
I can load up a picture and I can screen share that real quick.
I don't know.
I think if he had been put in
There we go.
wave 1 or maybe even wave 2, he may have been the star of the wave. But how strong that wave 4 is, he's a close runner up for last.
Which one?
I'm totally okay with that too, though, because that just means that the quality's there on all of them.
The quality's so there.
They're looking great. What do you think of the Wave 5 lineup we've seen so far?
Whoa, hold on. One wave at a time. Okay, hold on. I am screen sharing. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over these again. Okay, so we got Croc in top spin. You guys can see that? Okay. Croc. The head looks dumb, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Do we really
like the character Croc?
I'd have no idea who Croc is.
That's why you don't like Croc's head. I was gonna say.
What even is it? You look at the tiny little eyes. And he's got this weird zigzag on the side of his face.
He's a G1 Action Master, so the original toy didn't even transform, but it came with a little crocodile Target Master transformer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a purchase I'll make if I'm just bored that day.
No, I'm sold on it.
No, that's good. I mean, I'm not hating on
I think that's like
anyone's preference. Never think I'm hating on anyone's preference.
Pose-offs on Twitter.
I'm only speaking for my own personal opinion. I mean, the colors are just... I'm not hating on them, but it's a very curious combination.
Oh my God, I love them. I don't think there could be a more beautiful color scheme for me.
Like what a discussion piece, this guy. He's like a coffee table bot.
Although I do find it interesting that in all the photographs he looks blue, but from talking to people that have it, he is purple.
Yeah.
Like he is definitely purple. But all the photos I've seen, he looks very much blue. Like, I don't know. Does that photo look blue to you?
It could be either way. It's a bluish
For me,
purple.
at least on my screen, it looks totally blue. But I'm so looking forward to it. I love purple anyways. But
okay, that's fair. Does it have anything exclusive from the last guy though?
Skull Cruncher,
it's just the head
sculpt.
Yeah. paint, and then
Yeah.
but the accessories
And
are
it's
exactly
beautiful
the same.
colors.
Yep.
Okay, question then. If you
Yeah.
could only have one, this or Skull Crusher Smasher, which one would you pick?
Croc. Happily.
Croc.
Really?
Yeah, like not even. There's no debate there
No, none.
Huh. Okay, that's cool.
for me.
Yeah. No, good. Toss spin, I think we can all agree. Looks fucking badass. Pardon me.
Great. Looks
Looks
great.
so good.
It's weird because he almost looks Gundam-ish, right? Like the wings on the shoulder.
I can see that just a little bit. Yeah, little
Like
bit.
the white chest. Like he almost doesn't look Transformers. Like I've got one of those. I've got Twin Twist right here. I know you can't see because I'm screen sharing, but I'll show them in a second. But yeah, like they were the worst. They were awful, the original ones. But this guy, it's because he's based on this awful shit original thing that he's so cool now, I think. And we can all appreciate the girth of him, right? Like he's almost Voyager size.
Well, he's just really.
I wouldn't go
bulky,
that
that's all.
far, but he's large. He is a larger deluxe, though. They said that they plan on doing larger deluxes only for characters they think it fits. But yeah, he's
Mhm.
certainly a larger deluxe.
Yeah, it's perfect considering like the short and stoutness that the originals were. Like obviously they didn't want to make him tiny because he is still meant to be deluxe class. But yeah, sweet. My most awaited of Wave 4. And over here, so we got there's Perceptor, and you can see where all the extra plastic from Topspin here, like they took it from Perceptor. He's so small.
I don't
He's
think
petite.
Perceptor's that small.
He's thin though.
Yeah.
Look how thin. He's skinny. He needs a sandwich.
He's actually he's pretty bulky compared to the old.
Yeah, the old one, the reveal the shield one.
Yeah.
Right.
That toy sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have it. I still have it. That toy sucks.
The one that turns into a SUV sort of thing.
Yeah.
I have that one
It's
too.
just awful.
Yeah.
Really? I don't mind them. He's not like
I do not like that toy.
he's also not the microscope in that form, but I'm okay with it.
He's a decent robot,
Yeah.
but he is horrific to transform.
Yeah,
Horrific.
yeah, agreed. I
It
remember that
wasn't
back in the
for
day.
me.
Yeah.
I was kind of
Some people say
scared from
Transformers was
Transformers.
better.
I was kind of scared from Transformers when I bought those. Like, this is really complicated. I hadn't had one since like Beast Wars or G1. I'm like, so this is what they've become, man. Like all these bits and pieces. This is complicated. I said to myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
Perceptor. He's in the.
He looks good.
section.
I'm really
He's-
looking forward to him. I'm just looking
looks-
forward to
Yeah, I'm
everyone
excited
else in
for
the
him.
wave more.
Okay. I never
I
bought
like
them.
his sniper rifle.
It's so big compared to the rest of them. It's ridiculously big as a shoulder cannon. It'd rip him apart.
I'm looking
if
at
you
more
shot
pictures of him
that.
now. He looks great.
Okay.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to him.
Sergeant Cup. I've never liked Cup. I mentioned earlier that I didn't really like any of the Autobots from the movie, and Cup is definitely no exception. I'm strangely appealed by his vehicle mode, though. It looks really cool. Very
Cup,
very stout. You know, I don't like
Yeah.
the character, but
He's probably going to get repainted as crosshairs.
hmm,
That's a heavy rumor and one that
Really?
makes sense too.
that's clever. I like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Cup I'm sold on. I love Cup. Cup was, totally one of my favorites. Character-wise, toy-wise as a kid. I had Cup. I played with Cup like crazy.
interesting.
I like him, but
Yeah.
his colors are too.
Too blurrish.
Yeah, he's
Too
too.
non.
The colors are the
Non-existent.
toy colors.
Yeah,
That's
he's.
what it is. It's
Yes,
the
yeah,
original
exactly.
G1 toy colors.
It's true.
And that's why I'm sold. And I'm sure Takara will put out a new version
And I,
that's super
Yep.
great and pretty and amazing. And I'll buy that one too. But I'm going to have this one.
and a Target Master.
Target Master.
We'll get to that.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing.
And finally, we have Decepticon Quake. Once again, another remold. I do like this paint more than the one we got Hardhead.
Yep.
The head
It's
is looks
pretty.
super small, and the helmet looks really big.
Oh, no. I love it.
I'll need to see the actual toy, but just like the art, that back there, his face is so thin.
Mhm.
The helmet is so big.
It looks
Um,
nice. really nice.
Do you like the
Yep.
Thunder? Do you like the Thunderbolt graphic? Yeah.
I love it. It's G1. It's exactly how it
Yeah,
should be.
it's cool. It's cool. I like it.
Okay. I like the paint a lot more than the
Yeah.
green and weird gray, green, and then like an orange cockpit, like weird. But yeah, I do like the Quake. I don't know. The only one I really need out of this set though is Topspin. The other ones are mid tier for me. Even Perception.
So I'm really excited for what they end up repainting later. Like they've shown that they can make extremely solid repaints. So
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with like Cup.
But keep in mind,
Topspin. But
my statements are of a guy sitting in an apartment looking at not so great pictures on the internet. If I'm there in a store and I'm holding them, it's a lot harder to resist.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course we have some middle guys here. We got Roadburn. That's just like a crummy retool of Bumblebee. I don't know.
I want to like that toy, but that Bumblebee toy is such crap.
do you have it?
I do.
I have Bumblebee.
It's awful.
I didn't
kinda
buy
like
it. He's the only one I found, and I want Kickback and Gnaw, but I've only found Bumblebee.
Yep.
I've refused to buy him because I'm angry that there's no Kickback or Gnaw.
Yeah.
That I don't blame you for, because I had that happen multiple times actually. The first time I found them, it was only Bumblebee and one Gnaw, so I grabbed them, and Gnaw's great. Bumblebee's not good. But I went
I
back
kind of like him.
a month later.
He
and there was
sucks,
only
but I like
two
him.
Bumblebees sitting there, so I missed out on everyone. Today I got lucky. But Braun looks great.
Yeah. I need that,
he
bro.
does.
That looks awesome.
Do you have the
It's so-
Titan Master Brawn?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Got
say
it.
it's so weird that we got the head and now we've got
You get the Titan Master Brawn and just have him ride around in the Legends Brawn. So
Braun
Braun
Legends.
will be.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what that means? You know what that means?
Nope.
Uh,
It's time
it
to
means
set
it's
it back.
sound.
Braunception. Good times. Okay, but yeah. Braun Devil must have. Yeah, cool. Wave 5. What do we know? What's Wave 5 Deluxe?
Wave 5 looks good, actually.
We've gotten this far. We might
Windblade,
as well
Twin
look at
Twist.
Yep.
Windblade.
Windblade,
we have
Twin
pictures
Twist,
yet?
and who else?
Scoop. Is that
Misfire. We're getting Misfire.
what's the pterodactyl dude?
No, Misfire is going to be a retool of Trigger Happy.
Okay,
I
he
thought.
looks like Ariel, but
Wait, is Misfire Wave 5 or is there's Wave 6?
That isn't officially confirmed yet. The rumor is Misfire's Wave 5. 5.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I knew that it wasn't confirmed one way or another, but that there was
it's hard.
something was up. So would that mean that we're getting a 3 deluxe wave?
No, well, we are, because apparently they're re-releasing Wolfflyer.
Weird Wolf.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
which I'd be okay with.
Back fixed.
They said they were fixing. Is yours bad? Because mine's totally fine. I didn't
Mine
until
snaps.
people were talking about talking about like the reissue and stuff because people are snapping. Mine, I even took down whenever I heard that, and no, it's still totally fine. Like no stress marks or anything.
You're lucky, because I've heard even the Japanese versions are snapping at random.
That's Wolfflire?
Yeah.
That's
Mine hasn't
awful.
snapped either, but I have barely touched it since I transformed him. He's just been in wolf mode, and he's
just
in my
transforming
random
normally.
shelf.
Boom. There it went.
That sucks. I really like
that's
that's one of
rough.
my favorites in the whole series so far, actually.
Yeah, it kind of soured me because I like him a lot, but it just broke out of nowhere. I mean, he still transforms fine because he's got that soft plastic as well on that backlatch, so it still transforms fine. But it was just kind of a sour note. It's like, no.
Certainly.
So if they fix him and reissue him in Wave 5, would you buy another one?
Hell yes.
Damn them.
Good enough toy, that'd be worth it.
And if they really want to incentivize it, throw in the Legends head instead.
If they did that.
Yep. All they have to do, throw on that Takara head, sold. I would honestly buy the entire line again with the Takara head. Just like that.
like those couple random chrome domes.
Yep.
Did you see that?
I was just thinking
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
If they release,
I was checking all the chrome domes at my stores, like just even though I've had a chrome dome for a long time, I'm just like, please, 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 no.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like getting a Samus amiibo with 2 gun arms. Nice. Okay, so I've got the TF WikiNet. Okay, so we have Perceptor, Topspin Cup, Croc, and Quake. That's Wave 4. And then Wave 5, Misfire, Twin Twist, and Windblade. And Wave
Yep.
6 is Slug Slinger. That one looked cool. I remember we talked about that before.
Yeah. Slugslinger looks good.
Yeah. And Misfire was the redo of Trigger Happy?
Yep.
Okay.
The very
Both
pink
him
one.
and Slugslinger are.
Say again? Oh, yeah.
So from
Yeah,
Trigger Happy.
Misfire. That's
They
it's not
both are.
it's not just a repaint though. It's new bits.
No, they are both heavy retools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's what I like. Those are the best ones.
Blades like a super heavy retool of
Yeah.
Like,
Eyebrow.
Hilux or
eyebrow. Yeah.
Yep.
Hybro. Yeah.
And
I
she
didn't
looks
buy
Technically
Hybro.
Scourge.
Yes.
Yeah, that one looks pretty neat.
Weird.
But she looks
Who would've
great.
thought we could? I know. I think she looks amazing. Some people were complaining about it and saying that they don't like it at all.
Oh,
I love it.
I'm sold. It looks like
It
the
looks
best
pretty-
Windblade toy.
Yeah. It looks
Well,
better than the RID one with
exactly.
the weird face.
You want really good, actually.
The best Windblade toy.
That
is
one
little
needs
Iron Factory.
that doesn't count.
Yeah. Mika.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
She's the best.
Hmm.
She's my permanent desk bot.
Nice. I'm just gonna load up. I'm not screen sharing anymore, but yeah, I just loaded up a bigger picture of the Windblade. She doesn't have the face mask. The new RID Windblade that has the face mask stuck to her, right? Like the war mask thing. Okay.
Yeah, the Commander Force one. The one in the first release didn't.
Yeah.
They re-released it with slightly different paint and that face mask.
Yeah, the face mask. I don't like. I don't even like her
don't
regular like geisha face paint look. It's too weeb. It's like, man, those anime kids are gonna love this. That's the goofy geisha face. And it's like, who are you trying to appeal to? Japanese people don't need that. They get enough of that stuff. Their daily lives. I don't want to
appeal 100% what I want.
Oh man, but yeah, no, I like the big ass swords are a bit ridiculous, but in a good way.
How are they going to see Titan Masters? Or like what? How do you?
Where do they go?
Little clips on the side, I think, is to combine. Does the Titan Master just sit in between two swords? Like you just cleave people
They've
with
done it
little
before.
Titan Masters sitting in
They've
between?
done it
It's just a surfboard. It's a surfboard, giant surfboard for Titan Masters that happens to be a blade. Okay.
That's cool. It's like Scourge's vehicle code.
Yep.
Just a space.
I'm stoked for that toy. It looks awesome.
Do you guys have all of the deluxe classes that have been released so far? Like, did you just get them all?
Except Wave 4.
Well, from what you've had access to.
Oh yeah, I've bought every single deluxe.
Okay. Same with you.
Yeah,
Essex?
me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought them all.
Yeah. See, I've been picky.
And
You
I
could have
bought
aligned
three
not to.
Surges.
I've been picky with deluxe class. I skipped Blur. I
I really want a
skipped
Legends
Eyebrow. I skipped Eyebrow. I skipped Mind Wipe.
I have bad blur and I have good blur.
Nice.
I want good Blur so bad.
He's so good.
Wait, you want
But
good,
you have
good
brainstorm, I'm
Blur to be
guessing.
bad? What? Yeah.
Wait, what did you
You
say
have
about
Brainstorm?
Brainstorm?
Do you have him? Yeah, I don't.
do
because
have
they're
him.
not releasing him in Canada, and it kills me inside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
seriously?
Seriously,
never-
nowhere.
never
Yeah,
had
it's
him.
nowhere released in Canada.
I think
That's rough.
all they can
Yeah,
do is
you guys don't have
re-release them.
Walgreens.
Yeah, like
I heard Walgreens was like clearing them out for like $3 for a while there.
yeah. That's just
Mine didn't. Mine still has them at the normal deluxe price point, which is somewhat expensive, but they still
But
have them.
It's like
so
what, $20?
a little. It's It's a $20
Well,
at Walgreens.
The only way I can get him is Big Bad Toy Store for $30 American plus shipping.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
sucks to be.
Yeah, and I really want that toy.
It's pretty good. Do you have the Voyager Brainstorm?
No, he didn't show up here in Canada either.
I love that toy. I think he's a much better toy, but he doesn't scale with any of the Titans Return Deluxes.
Yeah,
so that's why I got the Titans Return Deluxe one.
Are you sure we didn't get that? I thought I saw one of them for a while, but
they
I didn't
might have
really
hit
care
out
at the
east,
time.
but they didn't hit BC.
Bummer.
So you don't have Walgreens out there?
No.
Nothing like that.
Speaking only for my own city, we only have two choices, and that's the Toys R Us and Walmart.
And then sometimes we get lucky with like London Drugs and
the Bay.
The Bay.
Yeah.
I mean, Walgreens isn't a toy store by any means. Like, they have very, very few, but
yeah.
Since they got an exclusive, they made sure to have a rack of them.
Yeah, maybe a few too many. Voyager class, I have all of those. Leader class, I have all of those that I've had access to. 6-shot, I did return, but I will buy him again if he shows up at Toys R Us, and I will use.
So does your Walgreens still have Brainstorms?
I have, I think there's still one.
You wouldn't be willing to ferry one up to Canada, would you?
There you go.
Actually, gonna offer you that, yeah.
Hook a brother up.
Ooh. Hook a brother up. We'll talk off camera.
There
or
you
off
Okay.
live.
Off stream. Yeah. I wish I wanted one enough to do that. If they don't want me to have it, then fine. I'm okay with keeping my money. But yeah, I mean, if I could get one for $5, yeah. Yes, please. Okay.
Wave 5 is also supposed to have the Legend Class Sea Spray, which I need that toy.
Oh yeah,
I need that
he
toy.
looks adorable.
Got that third-party one coming out soon too.
Meh, fuck that shit.
Sweet. I have my own Space Racer, hopefully on the way. As I've mentioned several times on the show.
Yes.
Canada
Don't
Post mail
mess up
service
its
isn't
head.
always ideal. Yeah, careful with that transformation.
If he even shows up in Canada Post for this guy, geez, you have the worst luck with Canada Post.
Yeah, something arrived today. If I don't do a Vancouver visit tomorrow, as I always say I'll do on a Friday, I can go pick something up. I don't know what it is. Could be Space Racer.
I'm tempted to drive to a neighboring city to check out what their Transformers situation is.
Yep.
It's only an hour away.
So he's so close. You could do it. You don't have to take a ferry either.
No, I don't.
I mean, what you find, it could totally be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Could totally be worth it.
Well, tomorrow would be a great day for me personally because, right as we mentioned, Toys R Us has a kick-ass sale right now. So I could go to several Toys R Us's on the mainland. You get Vancouver, Richmond, Burnaby, all these assorted BC cities. And
Exactly.
see what they got.
And Transformers-wise, you're probably not going to find much though, because it's still they're holding back for the event.
It's true.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's why it's really rough at the toy stores right now for Transformers specifically, because it's not even just for the movie line.
Yeah.
They specifically stated they're putting all the new stuff out.
Yeah, everything's kind of getting all clumped together.
Better than Christmas, but the lead up to that day is a lot worse than Christmas.
Yeah.
The wait, the struggle.
Yeah, that's why I came up with this whole section. We're not even in the struggle anymore, are we? We're talking. No, that's good. That's good. Rogue in the chat asks if we ever look at London drugs, and yeah, we do. All I ever see there is a Starscream. Combiner Wars tall
Starscream. What's the Sky Starscream?
Yeah, the one that was what's his name? Skyfire.
Combiner Wars leader class.
He needs paint.
That's all I see there.
He's grossly lacking in paint. I couldn't do it. Couldn't pull the plug.
Wait, who needs paint?
Combiner Wars, big Starscream.
Yeah, I have all three of those leaders, seekers. Sky Warp is so pretty.
Yeah, the black one. If I did go tomorrow and I saw for random price Skyfire, I'd probably like to pick that one up. I did like it back in the day. I wasn't collecting the stuff at the time when he was in stores. Even then, though, I was looking at like that looks really neat with the red chrome and all that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hey, Steven, I just thought I'd check real quick. Latest sightings in Langley. 2 Crocs, 3 Perceptors, 2 Top Spins, and a couple of cups.
Where the hell is Langley? I named names, but I don't know where all the things are.
Langley's one of the suburbs of Vancouver.
Wow. Is it by a SkyTrain? Okay,
I
so
have no
Eric, all you need to know about Vancouver is there's a subway called the SkyTrain, and it's awesome because you can get pretty much anywhere by taking it. And if you're not close to that SkyTrain route, then fuck off. Because like that, yeah, that's because that thing is awesome. It's so cool. It just connects like so many little like towns. What we generally
Are
call
you
Vancouver.
close to it?
If you're on the mainland, you're close to it, basically.
Are you?
But not me. Yeah, I'm on the island.
that
It doesn't.
sucks.
If it
But he's
travels
just a
to
ferry
the,
ride away. That's the thing. Ferry
yeah,
ride away.
a $20 ferry ride that takes a few hours, a couple hours. It's not a bad ride though. They have Transformers are on the ferry.
Really?
Are.
$20. We saw that RID. What's his name? Shoots the balls. What's his name? You know, he's in the show. He thinks he's an actor. What's that character?
Overload.
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, yeah.
The Decepticon guy with the
Yeah.
little mini cons.
Because he's not Overlord, he's Overload. I remember that.
Yeah, okay. So I saw him.
You see Overlords on the show, and I was like, what?
That'd be cool, especially if he were
Yeah,
$20.
Overload.
Anyways, let's talk about some random news stories just to wrap things up here.
Did you see the movie toys that we were talking about were just
Broken
released
Street.
early?
Yep.
Yeah, the Broken Street date.
Inevitable.
Whoever found them took a bunch of pictures of the Voyager Optimus.
Oh, nice.
Its backpack is bigger than I'd like, but it looks very good from the front to me. So,
I
like
got a
a
screen
Age
share.
of Extinction Galvatron, like the way the truck kind of just folds up on the back. Look at his robot mode. You know, there's just not much to.
Yeah, that's gross. I have like Sentinel Prime, the ultimate size or whatever it is, and that looks pretty sweet. These ones though, I'm kind of worried about the cost cutting again. I'm trying to like the look of the MBay bots, and if the toy supports it, like if the effort is put into the toy, then I can support the design. But I don't know. Like if they're gonna charge top dollar for crummy looking figures that are just have less paint than ever before, especially compared to the other movies, then I can easily not spend money on any of them.
So
Although
is that
I don't
American
know.
pricing?
Say again?
Yeah, but if you look at the that's not for movie Voyagers, it's for Generations Voyagers.
Okay.
Apparently, they're supposedly going to be priced $29.99 here, which
Okay,
is
that's
a
what
lot for a Voyager.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to ask if it was an increase for you guys, because if you see one, we're going to see one.
Oh, I expect price hikes for this.
They're increasing the price because they're actually trying to increase the figures, is what they said. Which, if you look at the Megatron figure,
The Megatron figure looks
example of yes,
The leader
Yep.
class, like that one. That's going to be definitely one of the figureheads of the whole line, I think.
flawless. It
Yeah.
looks so good. I'm
Yeah,
going to get the Voyager and the leader because I want them that bad.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I like Scorn too. Scorn and Hound. The Voyagers are all extremely solid.
the Hound looks really good too. I don't like the Scorn, but the Hound looks good.
You don't like Scorn, really?
Nope. I don't like the new head they gave him. The deluxe is flawless. I have the Japanese version. He's shiny and pretty. But that Voyager just doesn't do it for me.
Is that the dragon?
No, that's the
it's the Spinosaurus.
Oh,
yeah.
The triple.
Essex has strong feelings on that robot.
I have strong feelings on that robot.
Yeah.
Scorn is my baby.
He is more movie accurate, the Voyager.
He is. But this toy
Oh wait, are you showing it?
is deluxe, beautiful, wonderful Scorn. is flawless.
See, mine has super loose hips, and I hate the way the T-Rex arm is. I mean, not the T-Rex, the dinosaur head arm is.
Oh, nope, dig it.
Oh. I don't know. I just don't like it. I like the toy as a whole, though.
The challenge.
toy-
See, this is what I love about this show, and we can talk about bots and disagree, but we have fun. We disagree out of love.
Mhm.
Yep, he's perfect. I love him. I bought the Japanese version. This is the Japanese version, so he's nice and solid.
Thank
And he's
God.
shiny.
What? Oh, hold on. Bring him back. What is it about that design that you dig so much?
Bucket helmet is really good. He kind of looks like Cosmos, except more nice.
Okay.
Love the big back fins.
Okay.
Really cool. He actually looks like a really cool Dark Souls
Yes.
type of armor set.
Yeah.
So that does it for me.
He just sees like the little like cinders falling off of the back, you know?
Yep.
Like they just were on fire, but now they are not on fire anymore.
The posability is great. Oh yeah, no. This is, I think, the only figure of that line that I kept out. He's the only one I display. The rest I'm selling.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, I bought all the Dinobots, and they're all going away, except for him. He stays forever.
Movie hype doesn't last forever. How do you feel about movie Shockwave?
That's a good toy.
Which one is that?
Look at that light piping.
The one that you're holding? Voyager?
Yeah.
I think it might be an exclusive color because normally when I see this thing, it's more purple.
Oh.
But this guy is like blue and gray.
Oh,
yeah,
you might have.
you have the multi-pack one, don't you?
Yep.
Maybe. My thrift spot. Got this for like $2-3 bucks.
Yeah, that one came in a pack with a Voyager Optimus and a deluxe Bumblebee.
Okay. But yeah, no, I super
And that's why
dig
his
this.
color layout is different.
Yeah.
That's
How does
another
Canon?
really good toy.
He just what's there? No cannon, no gun
Gotcha.
blade or anything. But that's fine. Yeah.
He's a really solid one.
Mhm.
Apparently, Decepticon Nitro, who's one of the new Voyagers that got leaked, like one of the KSI drones of Shockwave, brought back to life. Like he has a Shockwave head.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we're getting a Voyager of it, so.
That's the thing with these robots, is you can never really finish them off. I was thinking about that today.
I've seen the one.
I was thinking at work today, we need to have like a just a new cartoon series or whatever. Like, you know how they always bring people back. Like I was watching, I went through the entire Unicron trilogy recently, and like in Cybertron, they kill Megatron, but then he just becomes a ghost, and then he just gains a new body, and suddenly he gets mad at one scene just to become like Galvatron powered up, and it's like, why? What even happened? Like, why are you back? And now why are you super strong? There's no good reason ever given. So I was thinking it'd be neat.
Toys.
I know. But what I was thinking would be neat is if they had a series where if a guy dies, he just stays dead. You know, kill Optimus if you want, but if he's dead, he's dead, and just don't bring him back. If you want to power them up, that's fine.
Real life.
Exactly.
That's why we have pretend stories.
It needs to matter.
We have Transformers to escape real life.
Oh, it's going to be good,
We
though.
don't want to be faced with actual death.
Gotta listen. It went back to the Allspark, though. You can't bring it back. Remember
Allspark
Beast
can
Wars?
shove it
People
right
died in
back out.
Beast Wars. Remember Terrorsaur? They didn't put him back together. He was dead. He was there season 1, and then it's like, boom.
That was like also like the billionth time that,
I know, they put him back
been-
together all the other times. They're like, nope, you can't come back to season 2. You're dead.
But Dinobot died. Full
Yeah,
death.
Dinobot
right.
came back to life.
Came back.
That was kind of a clone, but yeah.
I know, but
A hideous Transmetal 2 clone. He's such a mess. Oh, I got a thrift spot of him too. He has no tail. There's no way that tail would ever survive being played with a kid, and then donated to Value Village, and then put out on the shelf again and put in the baggie. Oh, thrift spots. You never know what you'll get. Like you'll get a prowl with no arms or legs, but he has a head, and then I took the head and put it on a different prowl. Ironically, if I had access to a new prowl, I never would have bought it because it's not a good figure. But it's kind of fun when they're turn into this horrific puzzle. And then I can take arms from other bots and put them on the body, and it's pretty hype. I need to do a video on that too, but that's another story for another time. Speaking of Beast Wars, why is there something in this story about what is Opto-Primal Animism Defender Beast World? What is this? Just some random article? Like, why are they talking about beast machines?
Is that the one for?
It looks horrible.
Not the Forge to Fight, the other mobile game.
I don't know. Oh, it's a KO. Someone's redoing a knockoff beast machine. Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a throwback Thursday type thing, but it's called Far Out Friday. It's what they were doing for the article. Okay. Yeah, it's a knockoff of games.
Okay. Once again, thanks. Shout out to T-Formers for providing our goofy little show with random news articles to discuss. Do we have any other news stories? We had one or two things. What any other This is me trying to fill dead air as I scroll through real quick. We saw those Japanese Sharkticon sweeps. Someone talk about Target Masters. What was the scoop there? Do we know yet?
Oh yeah. So Hot Rod and Cup are listed as Target Masters for Takara Legends. We also had he's coming with, because since all the Takara Legends class figures for their Legends line, they all come with a headmaster. Apparently his is awesome. Sweeps.
Sweep.
Oh,
Sweep head with Gnaw.
Genius.
That's interesting.
It's absolute genius, though.
It is.
Like,
especially because it's two things you're going to want to troop build.
You're going to troop build them, and especially if you've troop built a bunch of the American ones cheap, and all of a sudden you've got all these Takara heads to throw on them. Perfect.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah. But yeah, the interesting thing is Hot Rod and Cup are Target Masters specifically.
It says Hot Rodimus.
Yeah, that's their name for them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all right, I guess. Hot Rod.
I don't know. What do you think of this? Like, it's gonna have any effect on the actual toy itself? Is this just what they're calling it?
It's gonna be. Well, they gotta change something.
I think it'll be interesting to see if they're no longer Titan Masters as well. Like, is it gonna be?
I'm sure they're still Titan Masters. I bet. But I don't know.
I haven't played with Cup, so I don't know if like that Titan Master head can be left on there transformation wise. I think you could get away with some slight alterations to Hot Rod and have a head not show up.
Possibly.
I can't remember. I haven't transformed one. I'm gonna see, but
do it. Doing it. Yeah. That's super new though. Like all we know is the name and words. All we know.
Yeah, and they're not coming back till September.
Yeah, but that's It makes me think of the Weaponizer Minicons from RID. Is that a similar idea? They're gonna be like a tiny robot that becomes a gun.
Yeah, that's what Target Masters are. So essentially,
that's cool because I love those RID Weaponizer Minicons. Those things are sweet.
This guy can't transform with a head there.
Can or can't?
Can't. Not gonna happen.
Can't. Yeah.
Can't.
Not yet, you.
Well, yes, true. They could completely redo it. They could.
Yeah.
They'd have to remold a whole bunch here, but because they'd have to remold a lot in the backpack here.
Remold too much for them to think it's worth it, probably.
Well, it would have to be the core of the bot and then the shoulder piece for it to be able to flip over. But it would be interesting if they did it. I would definitely be interested, but I don't know why they would, because the headmaster gimmick is so much fun. But Japanese do like their G1 toy similarities. That's why that's why we haven't seen a lot of like the headmasters that aren't typically headmasters yet. Like, we haven't seen a lot.
Haven't we seen most of them?
But yeah,
in some form or another.
We haven't seen like, for example, Japanese Trigger Happy or Rodimus or
yet.
In all fairness, that's because they got sort of shut down for the movie for a little while.
Yeah,
true that.
the Legends line has been put on pause.
I could see a Voyager class hot Rodimus, whatever you want to call him.
It's coming back September.
Oh, if they did a Voyager class Rodimus, like Rodimus Prime,
Power of the Primes.
I'd be sold.
Yeah, let's make him leader
I do
class. Do you think we can squeeze leader class out of Rodimus Prime?
I don't think we need to.
I don't
How
think we
big do you
need
want
to.
your Winnebago to be? Dude, we make him like those buses that go cross country? We'll give him that. That'd be sick. Stupid Winnebago mode. Any other stories you want to bring up?
That one has me interested, but I don't think there was much else.
There was Shockwave Prime 1 Studio figure. That looks super cool. Almost too detailed. His crotch
it's a
folds.
statue.
It's a bit much. Is that just a statue? Prime 1, they just do statues?
I believe so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what the Prime 1 does, is statues. Yeah. I'm 90% sure.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I mean...
But they look beautiful.
That is, as I just said, he's one of my favorite MB designs is the Shockwave. So it's cool to see him get some respect in the form of a really detailed statue. Unfortunately, can't transform, but you know, it is what it is. Any other movie news? Trailers?
Trailer hits.
There's going to be a trailer
Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that something everyone can see? Like, there's that IMAX thing. Did they show new footage there, or was that just...
Yeah, apparently they showed like the first 10 minutes of the movie about.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Which I haven't listened to people's reaction on because apparently it does explain a decent amount of the backstory, and I'd rather not know all of that yet.
Spoilers.
I like to go into my hilarious movies spoiler-free.
They said people liked it, but of course they're not going to say people hated it. Third-party news, anything?
Yeah, I think a lot more people are looking forward to this movie, though, since it's been 3 years.
I'm still looking forward to it. I actually might see it in the theater, and I never go to the theater. And I want to see the new Alien movie in the theater.
I have been to the theater lately for Beauty and the Beast and Logan. Both were very good.
I could live without that.
Logan is one of the most well-done movies I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I thought, at least. I thought it was almost flawless.
Nice.
Oh, I like flaws, but
I like X-Men. I have no desire to go to a movie theater to see Logan. Alien, though, a new Alien movie, that's pretty exciting. And of course, a new Transformer movie. As we're obviously all here talking about Transformers for the last hour or two or whatever it's been. That will be pretty tempting to see in the theater. Kind of unrelated, but there's a confirmation. New Shin Evangelion movie is in the works. We don't know. See, we do talk about things besides Transformers on the show. We don't know for certain if it is the fourth rebuild movie of the long-running anime, which was then redone as a series of movies. They released 3 of these rebuild movies. The story was not finished by the end of the 3rd movie. There was still a 4th movie. This might be it, or it could be somehow related to Shin Godzilla, which I had discussions with people on Twitter about Shin Godzilla. Did you guys see that movie?
Sadly, no. I really want to.
I did not
now, the
either.
thing is, that movie was never really shown outside of Japan. It was kind of meant for Japan, is my opinion.
It was shown in a lot of bigger cities that had smaller theaters.
Limited screenings, though. Just enough
to
mention
this on
to make a buck
2 weeks ago.
Say again?
Did you mention this movie on the show 2 weeks ago? I swear it sounds familiar.
We were talking about Godzilla. I know Joe and I were talking about the one with Michael Cranston in it, because we were talking about Prairie Dog Godzilla. And I agree, that was a really cool looking Godzilla. Yeah, prairie dog shaped Godzilla. I do not like Shin Godzilla's design, though. I realize.
Oh, I love Shin Godzilla's design.
I don't like it. You know what the problem is? The problem is Anno. You know Anno. He's the guy that made the Evangelion robots. He likes his giant monster with people slim. It looks cool for Evangelion. I love me some evil robots. But he did it to Godzilla. Godzilla is supposed to be a giant dinosaur pro wrestler, and he throws other giant dinosaur pro wrestlers into buildings. And that's Godzilla, right? It's a wrestling match with people in giant suits. And he's gone in a completely different direction. I respect that, but it's not Godzilla. He turned him into like a weird snake butterfly. Why? It's weird. I don't like it. I like change. I'm all for new designs. This is just weird. Why does he have little babies on his tail? Why is his head breaking open? Why is he so thin? Eat a sandwich, Godzilla.
His hips
I'm
don't
all
lie.
for new designs, but I hate new designs.
Essex, tell us why you like that new look.
Because it's creepy as hell.
True.
I like really creepy, uncomfortable designs just in general. It's probably one of the reasons I like the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth and Dark Souls so much.
No, don't you mix Shin Godzilla with those.
It is
not okay. Not
It's a
okay. Bad
Skeksis.
touch.
His
I need
face
an
is a
adult.
Skeksis. Remember the scene where the Emperor is
doesn't have a
dying?
beak.
Do you remember the scene where the Emperor is dying?
Vaguely.
That face looks like Shin Godzilla. Totally.
Wow.
If I had screen share, I would show you.
You do have screen share. You can click on the thing, can't you?
No, it's
Move
on
your
my
mouse
phone.
to the
Remember,
left.
I'm using my phone.
Oh yeah, I forget
Yeah.
everything. Haven't you been paying attention? I can't remember we talked about this episode. I don't know. I hope it's the fourth rebuild movie, not some weird link up. Because in Japan, there's been tons of merch for the Shin Godzilla Cross Evangelion. There's this weird design where it's like an Eva, but it's also Godzilla, and they've mixed the two together, and I don't know, it's not for me. And that's a really expensive piece of merch. That's like $600 Canadian on eBay. I'm sure it's slightly less atrociously priced in Japan. But anyways, any news is good news when it comes to Evangelion, because it's much like Half-Life 2, and I'm sure we all understand what I mean by that. And that Half-Life 2 was a wondrous story, the best PC game, blah, blah, blah. And then they decided, screw it, we'll just never finish the story and move on to other things. And there was great sadness. All PC gamers carry the cross that is Half-Life, because we can never know what happened. Sadness. Profound sadness. Okay. Any other toy thoughts? Are we good?
No, that's it for me. For toys, anyway.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I was saying the other day, remember Ninja Turtle toys? Those are really
Yep.
cool. And then the movies happened, and they just wrecked that whole section. Nothing but those stupid NBA turtles. But we've talked about that before. It's really
They're on
sad.
clearance on Toys R Us now. They'll be going away soon.
I hope so. Because have you seen that Super Shredder, Nickelodeon Super Shredder toy? Looks cool.
Not in person.
No, well, obviously not, but just the figure. It looks cool. I'd buy it.
Yeah.
There's a Muckman. Remember Muckman? The garbage
I
guy
have
who's
Muckman.
just like, I have the original.
Yeah,
He's
he's
awesome.
right up there.
There's a new one.
I know.
I would buy in the US. He looks pretty sweet. I would buy that if they ever had anything in stock. But it's just been those goddamn movie toys. That is a real sad story. I don't know what Playmates is doing. Anyways, hey, one last thing. Remember Titans Return of Wheelie? That's a good figure. Let's give it up for Wheelie. And I hate
Good
Wheelie.
figure.
I hate Wheelie so much, but I really like this figure. This was a good figure. Okay.
It doesn't stay together super great.
No.
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 Not well.
But he's awesome.
Yeah.
He can fit
Oh,
a Titan
his
mask.
body
How
is
did they
sweet.
do that? He's so cool. I love it.
I would
the
like
color.
to see a clever remold of done with that toy.
Isn't that what Bumblebee is? Sort of.
No.
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 No. Yeah. No.
Uh,
Sad trombone. All right. All right, gentlemen. Good chatting. I think that's about it for this episode 10 of the CAPMAX TOYCAST Live. So thank you for being here today. If everyone wants to give their YouTube channels and their Twitters and other shout outs, anyone watching live or later on the uploaded version, so they can find you there and maybe subscribe, maybe follow, and all that. We'll start with Essex.
As always, just one place, at Essex Alpha on Twitter.
Very good, very good. Thank you for being here tonight. And Eric?
You can find me on Twitter at Aramis Prime. And you can also check out my YouTube channel, Nerdy Geek Talk, which has a bunch of different videos, but mainly my Transformers podcast, TF Primecast.
Have you recorded one of those lately?
Not in the last time. Was the same week we did the last episode of this.
Yeah, that's fine. We all know the struggle of just getting people together. All right, cool. And of course, I am Steven. Everyone, thank you for listening or watching this latest episode. Of course, come back next Friday night, or maybe the one after that. It depends how much news there is. We might not record if there's not much to talk about, but we'll always figure something out. And
there'll be a new trailer.
There'll be a new trailer.
He's right. And hopefully
we'll get more toilets.
We have a trailer.
There's always more toys.
We have a trailer to tell us about a trailer coming up, so that's always good to know.
The trailer for the trailer. Oh, we didn't talk Zelda. We can talk Zelda a little bit if you still want to. Just a little bit, but we'll do it at the very end. Yeah, Steven Eider on Twitter, Steven with a V, EIDHER. You can hear me talk or ramble on about whatever as I'm bored at work. And if I can find cool things on thrift stores, I usually post pictures of that on Twitter, so check that out. And of course, if you're watching this, you probably already found the YouTube channel, CAPMAX Gaming, nearing 1,000 subscribers. Not bad. Yeah, that's about it though. And today's recording date, once again, April 7th, 2017. It was Friday night. We have a bit of time left. You want to talk some Zelda real quick? Any thoughts? Eric, have you played the new Zelda yet? Eric Chan, are you there?
I'm here. I've barely played it, so I don't have much input.
That's okay.
No, I really like, not going to lie, but limited.
I have been playing damn near every waking moment I have.
It's
well, I shouldn't say that. Besides cooking and cleaning and work, lots and lots of work. And my girlfriend and I really taking turns with it where we can. She's playing right now. It is probably the best gaming experience I've had in a long time.
Right?
I don't think I've had this much fun with a game and gotten so involved since Dark Souls 1. Just gotten completely sucked in.
It's really amazing, isn't it? You will if you keep listening to us talk, but man, what you play a game like this, you just realize what the hell has everyone else been doing this whole time, especially Nintendo, because that's the best part, is that Nintendo's been re-releasing the same game over and over and over
and over and over.
I did care about the last few Zeldas, and they were once again just rehashes of even older Zeldas. I like the 3DS one that did Link Between Worlds. That was all right. This game, god damn. I did not think I would care this much. I bought it day one because of the early hype. Everyone's 100 per 100. And I was oh, this must be pretty good. But man, I was not expecting to want to play this game so much. It's been so long. I've had a reason to dust off the Wii U. And it's just, man, what an experience. Just existing in Hyrule. It's not about the story. There's nothing to spoil. Anytime there's a spoiler for this game, it's not about the story. I've beaten the game now. Don't look forward to the ending. There's nothing to look forward to there. It's as easy, as simple a story as it was on the NES. This whole experience is being in a forest, not even a forest, a field. You see the grass. Maybe there's a horse or two over there. Maybe there's a dragonfly over here. Do you remember, Essex, when they did that trailer, the first trailer, where it was just a forest existing in the daytime?
Just the field. It was just this giant open field.
And you didn't understand what you were seeing, why. It's this isn't a trailer. What are you showing here? There's no bosses. There's no hilk shot. There's no boomerang. But now, having an experience oh, that's a trailer.
I think where it excels, where other games I don't know have quite the same way. Like you kind of get it with like Grand Theft Autos, like, but the big thing is with this game is anywhere you can see,
Mhm.
you can go,
Mhm.
and that's pretty huge.
I've never cared so much about being in a place. Like
Yeah, and exploring
it's
and just exploring.
it's what I loved about Minecraft. Just going like
Yep.
Minecraft. Like the greatest thing about it is just not building a stupid, like not building all of Westeros. I don't need that. I don't need that kind of craziness. I just like that you can be in a place and just go in a direction, keep going. That's what Zelda has.
Yep.
But it looks good, and there's actually things in that space. And there's
So many things.
other open world games certainly. And I know like Darren, friend of the channel, has mentioned that he really likes The Witcher. He thinks The Witcher 3 is a better game, and much love to him for saying that. But I mean, like we don't care
Totally.
about The Witcher like we care about Legend of Zelda. We've been playing Legend of Zelda since like the mid '80s, and now we get this. Look, he's climbing a mountain. You can never climb mountains. You walk around them. There's an invisible wall. No, he's climbing up the mountain. Essex, this isn't really a spoiler. It's a little bit of a spoiler. You can get from the Rito an ability to just go up with a gust of wind.
I've seen.
Fucking hype.
I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen.
That
I
shit's
have
so sweet.
defeated 2 of the divine beasts so far. So,
Like this book.
but no, I have a friend who also loves The Witcher. Witcher 3, he says, way better than Zelda, etc. And you know, I can understand. The Witcher's a different kind of game. It's a story-driven game, right? And if you wanted to get lost in a world with deep stories and lots of interactions and that kind of stuff, I can see the draw. But where Breath of the Wild excels is that, you know, there's a story to go to it, and there's familiar places and lots of people to interact with, but mostly it's, you know, you very much live through Link. You're exploring Hyrule. You're going back and visiting places you've known. Like, you know the story of Zelda. You've known it all your life. And now you're finding all these places that you've been before in a new way. It's great that way.
It's so nice to be respected by a company for once. They're like, hey, you guys out there, you insane fanboys that have bought the Switch day one, despite there being no games. It's like, hey, you've played these games before. We're going to give you like an actual challenge for once. Did you die a bunch of times at the start?
I did.
Were you flabbergasted that bokoblin kicked your ass? And you're like, what? I'm dead.
No, I had a couple accidental deaths, and then I got real good real quick because I went for the hard stuff real fast.
Nice.
Yeah. No, my girlfriend will avoid the center area of the game. I won't give too much away because of all the danger. Where I'm like,
understandable.
Go.
Really?
Go for the danger.
You're right up in there. Are you doing the shield reflect?
Yep, got it down pat.
Nice, attaboy. That would be required to do that.
But even before I learned that, I was taking down things.
Sweet.
With like nothing.
Very good.
With like soldiers' broadswords.
But yeah, no, it'll be it's good to discuss. Coming up on the channel, we do have a proper CAPMAX Hypecast, which is of course my more video game focused podcast / live stream. By all means, you're welcome to join us because the main topic there will be this game, and we can spend we can spend more time on it. As of right now, I'm trying to get P1 from the Cartridge Brothers and Cartridge Club, as well as Austin Clark from the Average Podcast and Average Joe Gaming. So there are some names and some words, and hopefully we'll see everyone there soon enough. But for tonight, Eric looks like he's going to get sleepy, so I want to... I know it sucks when people...
later here.
Yeah,
it
especially
is.
when people are talking about stuff that you haven't even really had much time to fiddle around with. And I don't want to... Anything we say really could be considered a spoiler. That's what's so fun about Zelda, is that you don't know what'll be a spoiler. All I can say to you, Essex, head to Mount Lanryu if you haven't yet. One of my favorite scenes in the game. That's all I'll say.
And one thing I'll say to you, Eric, is everyone has an individual experience with the game. You can't play the same game. You're going to see some of the same things, but you're never going to play the same game as someone. Never.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's just so individual because it's open. You start and it's open. You go where you want to go.
It stole so many things from so many
Awesome.
games. In the best way.
In
Okay.
the best way.
Yeah. I see you, Just Cause 3 Paraglider. I see you. Anyways, yeah, everyone, thanks for stopping by tonight. And we're going to stop this broadcast. But yeah, thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, Essex.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Eric. And bye, Joe. And yeah, see you next time.